All right, so today we are here with Connor. Where did we meet again? Was it Toronto or Puerto Vallarta?
I think in person we met for the first time here in PB.
And I think I desperately came up to you and I said, I desperately need your help.
Yeah, basically.
Now, Connor works for Load Count Studios. So, Load Count Studios, can you just tell me a little bit about what that is?
Yeah, back in the pandemic, a lot of my friends started OnlyFans pages,
Okay.
and a lot of them needed help editing, marketing, posting their content, managing their pages essentially. So I created a management agency and then just started taking on clients to help them kind of boost their sales.
And so, when you're saying you're taking on clients, you're taking on these boys that are just saying, "Hey, I've got a lot of footage and I don't know what to do with it," or like, what's the practice of taking care of a client for you?
Yeah. Like a lot goes into the behind the scenes of running an OnlyFans page. As you know, there's like DMs and there's posting deadlines and there's coordinating file releases, there's video editing. So our teams take care of all of the back end for everyone that we manage.
Yeah.
And all they have to do is film the content, upload it to the folder, then we do the rest.
You say as I know, but I actually have no idea what I'm doing half the time on these platforms, as you know. Yeah, I definitely think it's a lot harder than what people put across. So you have like, I guess, what about 10 guys that you're managing?
I think we're at 11 now.
Is that like I am done, 11 is the most people I can manage?
Kind of. I mean, in the beginning, it was just me, right?
Okay.
And I had probably like 4 full-time clients that I was doing. And then as we started to grow, I took on video editors, and that kind of took work off my plate. And then I took on more account managers. So I kind of like split up the work between the new people. So it's kind of like as the client roster grows, the staff grows as well. So we can kind of keep up with the demand in a way that we weren't able to before.
Yeah.
So yeah, 11 is like a very comfortable number right now. Yeah.
And was it like, so you've got 11 now? When you said you started in COVID time, was it like, I have one buddy and he's like, hey, you're kind of smart and know how to use a camera. Like, what was that first person that you were like, okay, you need my help, or like they asked you, or how they go?
Yeah, my first client ever, and he's still active and he's doing it. And his name's Persian Prince, so Persian's Prince underscore X
Yeah.
on X. He's amazing. He's one of my like super gallant friends. Yeah, right. And he's a bondage dom, and he has so much. When I took him on, he had so much content that just needed to be like edited, photos that needed to be organized and just made to look a certain.
Bondage dong. Okay, like I should know what a bondage dong is. I'm assuming you're wearing a whole bunch of leather and just whipping people.
No, like bondage as in like tying people up,
Okay.
and then dom as in like he's dominant. So in a lot of his scenes, he would like tie guys up and like really aesthetic kind of shibari stuff,
Yeah.
and either like edge them or fuck them or
So you can be a bondage not dom.
I guess you could be like a bondage sub and be like,
So what is a bondage sub for you?
so imagine like instead of tying someone up, you're the one being tied up.
Oh, okay. I thought I was expecting someone being like tying you up and being like, I'm sorry, like I'm just gonna make this really loose knot.
Yeah, no, not that.
Not that.
Not that.
Okay, that could be a thing. There could be a soft bond. I don't even know what
A sub bondage top.
a soft bondage top.
Yeah.
Okay, so you had this bondage dom and you had a whole bunch of footage.
Yeah.
And are you sort of the person that goes, you're watching through all this footage and you're going like, hey, that can't go on OnlyFans? Because there's a whole bunch of stuff that can't go on OnlyFans now.
True. I mean, my services to him in the beginning were more photo editing and video editing.
Yeah.
Is kind of like how I got my foot in the door. He's pretty smart and he knows like what can go online and what can't go online. So it was a little bit less of like picking and choosing. But I really supported him with like the post-production process of it. And he did all of the posting.
Okay, so he sounds like a pretty easy
Oh yeah.
client. Have you ever had like, and don't just say me, have you ever had like a client where you're like, fuck, like I've really got to work? Like,
Everybody they work with, I'm very lucky because everybody's energy is really positive and
Okay.
open and very easy. I really don't take on people with bad energy or any like divas or people that are entitled, you know.
do you know straight away? Like, if you've got someone coming up to you, are you like, I can tell you're a diva straight away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that have kind of been like, oh yeah, maybe management one day. But first of all, like energy is really important to me. And every single client account that we manage has their own ups and downs, challenges, just like people do in real life. Different people pursue content creation at different levels. Like some people do it full time. Some people have like other full-time jobs and they just do it on the side a little bit. So every account that we run has its own challenges. Um, some are super easy breezy and we have like 70 videos in the vault just waiting to be posted, and other clients it's they need a lot of prodding and you're kind of like pulling content
Yeah.
to get stuff to post. But yeah, it's different for everyone.
Okay. So then you've just like you've got into this for what, I'm gonna say three years now since COVID.
I started working with Version Prints in like 2021. So I'd say I'm probably around like 5 years of when I started, like beginning. But load count management was launched, I think, in like 2022, 2023.
So when that was launched, that was like, this is it. I'm going full in. I'm quitting my old job. What were you before, by the way?
Yeah, before I started all of this, I was a full-time actor.
Actor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like going to auditions with the scripts and that. Okay.
Yeah. Did you not know that?
No, I didn't know that at all. Crazy. So were you on any like ads or things or shows or things that might know?
Yeah. I mean, I moved to Toronto to pursue musical theater.
Okay.
So like,
wait, so you sing?
yeah.
Oh, you could be performing in Puerto Vallarta.
I could, but I left that all behind to do porn now.
Okay. So there's no part of you in this new porn life that you're in that wants to pursue acting still a little?
I don't think I'll ever pursue performing at the level as I was before, right? You're taking like the vocal lessons, you're auditioning, you're doing contracts, you're taking dance classes, you're going to seminars and workshops and traveling and doing gigs. Like to lead that lifestyle is very demanding.
Yeah.
And I was working in restaurants too during all those years.
But do you feel like it's demanding? Like I find like with most careers, you've got this giant gold medal goal. But then when it comes to gay version of a career, you'll get to like say Puerto Vallarta, the goalpost isn't as crazy high. You could be singing in say Coco Cabaret, The Palm, Act 2. If the goalpost was a little bit more casual, would you?
Like maybe, I mean, performance will always be a part of my life forever and always. And maybe I'll get back into doing shows. And I mean, like I sing at karaoke and I enjoy theater, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm not totally discounting it, but I will never pursue it professionally
Okay.
at that level again. But when I was, it was so interesting that you say that because it's always like, oh, you're an actor. Like, are you going to be on Broadway? And it's kind of like you go up to a doctor and you say like, oh, so like, when are you curing cancer? Right? It's like, there's this kind of like,
Hard goal first.
yeah. And it's like you're what you're doing isn't worth anything unless you're like doing it at the top of your game. It's like, oh, you play there. Yeah. It's like, oh, you're a runner. When are you going to go to the Olympics? Like,
Yeah.
there's so much value in performing that you can impact people's lives at any level, whether you're doing community theater or whether you're on Broadway, like you're still doing the same thing to people. So yes, as you're saying, to be performing here in PV, absolutely, that could be so much fun.
It'd be so different because instead of performing for just random straight people in the world, you're performing for people you're seeing on the beach or that you're in the sauna.
Yeah. It would be fun. Right now my life is full-time working in adult entertainment.
Yeah. So it does take over. Adult entertainment is like,
Oh yeah.
what, 7 days a week, 6 days a week, all day.
7 days a week. Yeah. Like probably like 8 to 9 hours. Is Memo here? I feel like we should pause. Just because the bass is so crazy right now.
Probably. Memo! Will that bass affect us?
Not really.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna go for a few seconds. Should I do one of these? 1, 2. All right, so we're talking about you are now you're full time in the adult industry. It's taking over your life. But is it for you all purely like a money thing? Like this is the best financial option, or is there a part of you that you're like, hey, I've actually always wanted to do this. This is pretty cheeky.
One, it's not all about the money. Absolutely not. I love the people I get to work with.
Okay.
It's such an amazing industry to be a part of. So many of my best friends are here. And I genuinely love the work that I do. Also because it pulls on so much of my past experience about working as an actor, right? It's like it's production. You're on sets.
Yeah.
There's not like scripted story, but like there's story a lot of the time, and it's really fun to be in that environment for me.
Do you make stories? Like, are you like, okay, we're doing the fireman and this, and I've written this?
I am notorious for hating putting any kind of like scripted stuff out there.
Why? You're an actor. That's your whole thing.
It's so cringe, and I think it just like takes you out. If it's like, oh, Santa and his elves, like that's the antithesis of the content that I try and produce.
Wow, that's so funny. That's so the opposite of me. I find in the porn industry, if I knew that there was a big script, I was like, I'm Marilyn Monroe right now. See, give me a whole day of just filming scripts.
You're like beats and tactic.
Yeah, give me that award at the Grammys. I never got it.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Have you worked with anyone where you're like, I've always wanted to work with that. This is my idol, and then you finally like they're in front of you on the camera?
I've been very taken aback at the opportunities that have been presented, such as getting to film with Reese Rideout and produce scenes for him, which is
Reese Rideout,
a huge name. And now, like,
who's a straight guy, right? Or because he films with women and men.
he does film with both
Yeah.
women and men in his content.
Okay.
Very true. I don't remember exactly where he falls on the spectrum of it, but he does produce both.
Okay.
Working with him was like a huge career highlight, and now I see him at conventions and stuff. And I'm like, oh, hey, Reese.
What's he like in person?
The sweetest person?
So everything you expected, or sweeter than you expected?
I don't even remember what I thought about him when he first came onto the scene, like way back when. But yeah, I was just so nicely surprised how amazingly approachable he is.
Okay, so then on the opposite end, has there ever been anyone where you're like, I'm so excited to work with this person. This is going to be such an idol. And you don't have to name names, but they get there and you're just like, wow.
I'd say for the most part, like the people that I've been able to work with,
Yeah.
and maybe just like the energy that I kind of choose to surround myself with,
Yeah.
they're amazing people for the most part.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I'd say like 9 times out of 10, it's like home runs. This is great. We all had an amazing time.
Yeah.
There's always going to be that one performer maybe having a bad day or they don't vibe with the people in the scene. But an important thing about like the way that I run Load Count is that I'm a collab studio. So instead of the other studios that pay models,
Yeah.
and they just say, we're going to pay you this money, we're going to put you with some random that you don't know, and we're going to keep all the content when you're just getting a paycheck.
Okay.
I let the models pick their own scene partners,
Oh, so different.
right?
Yeah.
So the chemistry is already there.
Yeah, you don't have to inject yourself to get hard all the time.
Not all the time.
Not all the time. It happens.
Yeah.
How is that with like you? Like that first, like I remember myself, like that first time I saw someone injecting their dick. Like, can you tell me about that?
Yeah, I was this creator had come to Toronto and we were filming probably like 20 scenes during them in the span of like 4 days. And it was kind of in the early stages of my career. And I remember being like, oh wow, like this is a huge name and this is a great opportunity. And it really helped me kind of hone my craft a little bit as a videographer, just because I was filming like 5 scenes a day.
Yeah.
With a really big name, and that was great. And I remember between every scene, he would like go to the bathroom and
Like multiple injections.
oh yeah.
I haven't known. I thought it was just like a one and done.
Sometimes it can be.
Hey.
And honestly, like, don't quote me. I don't remember if he was doing it like between every scene. He probably wasn't, but every day that I was going to shoot, he was.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was very like, oh wow, like the curtain is now pulled back, and I understand how this all works. But yeah, it's pretty jarring.
To give you a little bit of a back story on what that is. So sometimes when you can't get hard in a scene, you inject your dick at the base of your dick with stuff called Trimix and is it
Bimac.
Trimix and Bimix.
Those are the 2 kind of most used drugs.
You massage it through your bits, and then you'll basically be so hard that you could bang anything, a woman, a tree, whatever you want. I've done it. Terrifying. Don't think I'd do it again. My willy went purple after a day. But I've also heard that if you do it wrong, your dick can explode.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely look at, if you want to do Trimix, talk to your doctor. Yeah, that's my biggest recommendation, because yeah, they do kind of let you administer it to yourself. And if you let it go too long, I think it's called a priapism.
Where it completely explodes.
It kills. I'm not a doctor. I think it kills your blood vessels. So things just start dying in your dick, and then it's really hard for those cells to regenerate.
Which I've heard, then you end up having to have a surgery where you have a penis where you have to pump it up by the balls and it like goes up like a balloon. Have you experienced that before?
That's a you're so funny. That's a separate procedure. Trimix, if you have a trimix boner for too long, you have to go to the hospital, and then they have to drain it essentially, and that's how you take care of that. But what you're talking about is if you like fully can't get hard, or you just want a better way to be able to do it more consistently. Yes, they do inject I think it's like a mechanical, starts with a P, prosthetic.
I think that's what like, and this could just be gossip that I've heard. I don't know if this is real, but Ryan Rose's dick exploded on a porn set after too much trimix, and then he's got one of those pumpy ones. But that could be gossip. I might be making up total gossip right now. Yeah, you've heard of Ryan Rose, right?
No, I actually haven't.
Oh, he was like really huge in the porn industry until.
Damn.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so six injections you saw someone have.
Yeah, there were a lot. There were a lot.
Has there been anything else where it's been like, okay, I need to get hard. I'm gonna do this, and then they go out of the room or in front of you and do something, and you're like, what are you doing?
I mean, the most common thing is just if a performer's struggling, you just look on your phone, you look up a video that you like, and then you come back and you're ready to go, kind of thing. Like that's very common, even in like the studio world.
Yeah.
I've never been very like taken aback at what it's taken someone to get there.
Yeah.
It's all pretty like play with my nipples, call me a good boy, and like I'm ready to go, kind of thing.
Yeah. What about cum shot style? So I've like in my own personal experience, I've had guys like if they need to come, they scream at the top of their lungs, or they rub themselves on a towel on the floor. Have you had any sort of experiences where it's like what is this? Like, how do we get this cum shot? We have to do this weird thing.
Again, like as a producer,
Yeah.
I try and make the room very friendly, very easy, because I know what it's like to be on the other side of it.
Yeah.
So I give so much space and patience and like chill vibes for models to get where they need to.
Yeah.
I hate faking cum shots. I think it's so cheap and it looks bad and it's just awful. So I will never offer that as an option.
Because what would that be? Like faking a cum shot?
The farthest that I'll go, kind of like the farthest I'll go is just like faking it inside and like that'll be fine. But like I've seen pumps used. I've seen like injecting into like the urethra and like squishing it out.
Okay.
Yeah, or just like you fake inside and you load up your hole with like fake lube and then you push it out and it just looks like Elmer's glue and it's just bad. We've done it. I don't like it.
No fake cum for you.
No.
You'd rather just call it edging.
Yeah, call it edging. If it's a solo video, just be like, oh, wow, now it's an edging video.
Okay, so you're say you're a brand new baby gay. You want to get into this thing. You don't want to do porn. You want to do OnlyFans. What is something I need to do? How do I need to get into it? What's the advice for me?
Step one is to literally, like Moira Rose from Schitt's Creek says, take 1,000 naked pictures of yourself and just start posting. That's it. Literally get a Twitter and just start putting content out there. I think I am personally someone who struggles with the concept of done is better than perfect.
Done is better than perfect.
You know what I mean?
Okay, like just make the content.
Just
don't
do it.
worry about it being perfect.
Yeah, just like start putting stuff out there and it'll start building your own confidence. Then you can start opening your fan pages, start putting stuff out there. Obviously, if you have the foresight to like have some strategy with it from the beginning, go for it.
Yeah.
But just put stuff out there and then take it from there.
So I hear now with OnlyFans, the OnlyFans creator, I can't remember his name, but he's just died, like in the last like 2 or 3 days.
Oh,
He's like,
really?
yeah, like dead at the door, owner of OnlyFans. You've got someone, Elon Musk is saying he wants to buy OnlyFans, shut down the whole platform. if this happens, where do you see content creators going? Just to new platforms, or
There are a couple like grassroots fan page sites coming into the industry, but we are so lucky because we have Just for Fans, which is the most amazing platform.
so many?
It's run by queer creators. Dominic Ford is the most incredible person, and he's such a pioneer in our community. He used to be a producer. He's a model.
He lives here in TV, right?
Yeah, he's got a place here. He sponsors so many events. He's so in touch with the community, and he supports us so well that if Elon takes down OnlyFans, that's great for Just for Fans.
Head to Just for Fans.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think he's
Yeah,
the sponsor of Mantamar Pool as well.
probably.
A lot here at Stouts and at Boys on Fire as well.
Yeah, I run an event in Toronto every year in August. It's called CreatorCon. Just for Fans sponsors my event every year. Like, he's such a stand-up person. So
even if OnlyFans, actually, I think OnlyFans not too long ago they did say, "Hey, we're killing all adult content." Anyway, but it failed. It failed epically.
yeah, on the record, I have nothing bad to say about that platform that supports so many of us.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
Moving past that one. Okay, so you said in Toronto you played for a gay sports team, a soccer team, and that's how you found Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah. We did a soccer tournament in Guadalajara back in 2023.
Oh wow! So it's like I know the gay rugby teams. They have like the Bingham Cup. So soccer teams have the kind of Bingham Cup thing.
We do. We have different mini tournaments kind of around North America that we travel to. We go to the Sin City Classic in Vegas.
Yeah.
We used to do that every single year. This was part of the Gay Games,
Okay.
which is like 10,000 athletes coming together. There's so many different sports.
Different sports. Okay.
Every 4 years, it's held in a different place. So that was a mix of Guadalajara and Beijing.
So you were in these gay games.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Cool. Competing for your country homosexually.
Yeah. Homosexually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get here with your team, and it's your first time in Puerto Vallarta. What did you think?
It was great. Everyone talks about PV just being this like gay Disneyland, and it really is. And the Latin culture here is just phenomenal. The food is great. The people are amazing. The weather is really, really beautiful all the time. We finished playing like our 10 days of games in Guadalajara, and then we all came here just to relax afterwards. And it was the most incredible week ever. Also because I was here with the soccer team, so we just got to like chill and hang out.
And now you, like, from my understanding, come Toronto, Puerto Vallarta multiple times a year. So what was that moment for you when you saw Puerto Vallarta and went, you know what, I'm going to come here like all the time?
The moment happened in Toronto because whereas the summers are beautiful and amazing and you can be outside, the winters are really brutal. And like energy is really low. February is super depressing. The snow, the slush, like winter basically goes from November to April. It's a really long haul. It's a slog to be there. So just the opportunity to come down to PV and just spend most of my year here is just such a game changer. Yeah.
Yeah, because they have that winter depression thing.
Yeah, like I almost bought a sad light, like a seasonal effective.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild how everyone thinks like they'll get this winter depression. They'll be like, oh, I'm really sad because of all these various other topics, but it's just winter.
It's just winter. It's the light, honestly, for me. And it really resets your like your circadian rhythm. When you wake up to the sunrise, you go there right when it's dark. Circadian.
What is that?
It's the
Pisces.
it's like your body's clock being like, this is how you wake up and this is how you go to sleep and this is how you naturally exist.
Your circadian rhythm.
Circadian.
Circadian.
That has to do with like
It's a bit more dominant.
that was awful. Cut that out.
Circadian rhythm. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna look it up.
Oh, Memo, what's circadian rhythm?
He doesn't do star signs.
Okay, it's not fucking astrology. You're ridiculous.
Zodiacs.
Sagittarius.
Chaos.
Okay, so you come to Puerto Vallarta quite a bit. Have you had any romances in Puerto Vallarta?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's the city that never sleeps because everyone's up fucking.
Okay.
Yeah. There's many people that I've met down here. that I've had relationships with and that I'm friends with. The community is really tight.
Are you like monogamously like this is my one man, or now because you're in a porn world, you're quite open?
I think not even just like with the industry that I work in, but just in my general life, I'm pretty open. I don't think one person can fulfill every single one of your needs. And I'm very of the mindset to fill your life with as many amazing people and experiences and energies as you can.
So I heard something about you. Now you can not answer if you want. Oh, boom.
Not real.
But tell me if it's true, and then explain what it is. But someone told me that you're sexual.
Yeah. So yeah. My sexuality, phrase sexuality is the idea that the more that you get to know somebody as a person, the less that you want to like fuck them. And in my life, in relationships that I've had in the past, as they progressed, my sex drive to them just like really dies, and not just like, oh, a little bit. It's just like, wow, like I really don't see you in the same way that I used to.
But emotionally, it stays, or just everything does?
Emotionally, like head over heels in love, still want to be like intimate, snuggle, hug, sleep together, all of that, but just like the real like raw sex drive
Yeah.
to really just like fuck them really dies. So over the past couple of years, I discovered the term phrasexual, and it just means someone that like really, the more you get to know somebody, the less you want to fuck them.
So opposite to demisexual, I'm guessing.
I don't know.
You don't know exactly.
I don't know enough about demisexuality too.
So what would be the goal of a sexual person? Like the epitome best relationship is like a sexless, like romantic relationship where you fuck on the side, or
I guess so. I mean, I haven't done like that much self-exploration into it. I'm currently in a relationship where we're very open and sex is not the forefront of our dynamic, which is really liberating and amazing and takes the pressure off me in a really freeing way.
yeah.
But I've had relationships where sex is like extremely important, and it just got to be a really big friction point, I guess.
Creates like a pressure.
It was a lot of pressure.
And I'm assuming the more pressure creates, then the even more you don't want to do it.
Yeah, and it was so dumb because it's like I'm so head over heels in love with this person and I want to spend the rest of my life with them, but just like I don't want to have sex all the time.
Were you the person who didn't say that to the person, or were you just sort of sitting there with this thing going like,
oh no, I was very upfront with that when I started dating that person. Like probably a couple months in, I was like, hey, just so you know, like this is a pattern that I've experienced in relationships. I just want to put it out there.
Did you use the word sexual, or did you not know what it was?
I think I did at that point. Yeah, I was like, there's this term that I kind of came across that I kind of vibe with, and I think this is kind of what I am, maybe what I'm feeling. Like, I don't know, in the world of like boxes and labels and whatever, we're all just kind of doing our best to put things in.
Are you about boxes and labels? I had someone on my last podcast that I did. It was like, I hate boxes and labels. Now I'm for boxes and labels, but what are you?
As a hyper organized person, I love a good Excel spreadsheet.
Okay.
It's like everybody who knows me knows that.
Yeah.
But life is so abstract and you can't fit everything into boxes and nothing's black and white. It's all gray. Everything's a spectrum.
Yeah.
So yes and no.
Do you find, so just going on to the relationship thing, when you have porn actors, escorts, massage boys, they have to be upfront with what they're doing when they get into a relationship. Do you find just working behind the camera and behind the scenes of porn affects how people see you like coming into a relationship with you?
I don't think my exposure to adult content affects people wanting to come into a relationship with me, just like being a producer in this industry. I have a hard line about like, don't touch the talent. So like I've never slept with a OnlyFans creator, or I've never slept with a content creator or anyone. I have like a really hard line. Nothing.
Wow. Okay.
And coming from like my experience working as an actor, like there's always been that hard power dynamic, and I've never wanted to have that affect my work life.
Have you had people that are like trying and you're like,
Yeah, and so people can be very like aggressive about it.
What do you mean?
It's just like,
That sounds like a story.
yeah, like, oh, like, do you film? I'm like, no, thanks, but I don't. They're like, oh, well, you should. I'm like, yeah, it's just like a rule I have, and it's like, well, you should break that rule. And I'm like, these are boundaries that are like being very challenged right now. So people do try, which is like very flattering, obviously. But yeah, if you're in the industry as a model or a photographer or whatever, like, I don't engage with you in that way.
Well, it's interesting because you talk about boundaries. I find in the straight porn world, boundaries seem to be pretty clear when it comes to the women. But in the gay world, even in general, we have like sauna culture, gay club culture, guys are grabbing each other. We talked about swimming in the Mantama pool and sometimes it's a piranha pool. Do you find consent and boundaries are a lot more soft in your world? And how do you deal with that?
In the adult industry, broadly, I would say everybody is extremely overly mindful of boundaries and consent, like across the board. I think because we have to practice it so much, right? Like before any scene that we produce, we always talk about what are you into, what are you not into, what are your hard limits, what are your whatevers. We're all just so it's ingrained in everybody so much just to respect the other person.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to the general public who maybe doesn't have the physical exposure to people in that way, things can get a little like non-consensual very quickly.
Yeah.
But I think our industry is very good and very professional about that.
Oh, really? Okay. So then do you have like points where it's like I've I've set this as a limit, like at models comps, you're saying I've set this limit, this person is not respecting it and you have to deal with that? Or is it like a you guys deal with your own stuff? I'm just the guy behind the cameras.
I would say for the most part that happens during scenes where like things can either get like things can cross the line. And that's where it's my job as a producer director to be like, okay, let's take a pause for a second. How are we feeling? Let's grab a water.
Yeah.
Let's take a step back. But because I'm so passionate about literally sitting down with everybody for 10 minutes before a collab and being like, what do we like? What do we don't like? What's like completely off limits? Oh, you have a hairpiece? Don't touch the fucking hair. Like that kind of stuff.
Did that happen? Did you have someone with a hairpiece?
Oh, yeah.
And they pulled it off?
They didn't pull it off, but like it shifted and it was like, oh,
It shifted?
yeah. Like, yeah.
Wow.
But we talk about these things.
Yeah. Don't touch the hairpiece. I've had that once. But yeah, it didn't shift. It was very glued on. I was very impressed.
Hilarious.
Yeah, actually, there's a show now where someone's got a headpiece on the Ricky Martin show. If you ever see that, you've got to see the Ricky Martin show here at Coder Cabaret. It's a very sexy hairpiece.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. So we've talked about Puerto Vallarta. We've talked about coming here. In all of the places that you've filmed content and created, where is your favorite place that you go?
Being in a collab studio, I go where the wind takes me a lot. And there's some really amazing opportunities and partnerships that I have with different companies. So like Casa Max is a content house that I work with frequently. I love going to their sets, their houses.
I can film content house, you said?
Yeah.
What's your content house?
Content houses are when you bring in a ton of models for like a weekend at usually an Airbnb or a large whatever place to gather. And then everyone's just filming content together. So I'm on the production team for a couple of those. So Casa Max is an amazing place to film because the houses are usually so beautiful. It's like we get to film in a speakeasy downstairs and in the hot tub and on the sunroof. And now we're in the backyard and we're by a tree and we're in the kitchen. Like they're stunning houses. That's always a fun gig. I was just in Las Vegas working with Cardinal Studios. That was a really fun place to be. The vibe was great. I work with Jets Naked Beach Tours and film content for them. Working on the beaches is like so beautiful and scenic. But I had a model get bit by a crab or pinched.
Oh, but a crab?
Yeah,
Okay, wow.
our filming. So like that was hard. But I think honestly, my favorite setups are in hotel rooms because the lighting is predictable. You have a bed, you have a bathroom, you have towels on standby, and it's very consistent. It's really hard to walk into a new set and just kind of like take it all in and be like, okay, what are we working with? Oh, we have new lights over here. Where's the lube gonna go? What are the angles? Where are the shadows? Even being on the beach can be like very challenging. So hotel rooms, just playing it safe. And I think hotel rooms are just like seedy and hot and fun.
Which I love to hear. Like as someone that's from porn myself, I always had directors that were like, do a million different positions and splits, and now we're gonna fuck on a crane, and it's so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So sometimes a hotel room can be the best because it just feels natural.
Yeah, that's honestly what I strive for in all of my scenes. I try and imitate kind of like the Treasure Island vibe, where it's like we don't really cut, like it's just really hot and raunchy and real and unproduced. Like there's no scripts, there's no storylines.
I'm surprised you said Treasure Island because, so for me, my understanding of the production company Treasure Island is they do pretty hardcore, like piss play, shit on each other, vomiting. And you, when I first filmed with you in the Spartacus sauna, you were like, hardline, I don't deal with puke. Someone puked on my dick, and you just couldn't handle. Your puke is like a hardline for you, right?
So many things. Number one, Treasure Island does not do scat or puke play, to my knowledge.
No?
No.
Okay, he's been making up gossip again.
Treasure Island is all about just kind of like bareback amateur raw fucking. That's kind of their vibe. It's usually in hotel rooms. It's usually in very low lighting, and it's just kind of like, yeah, really intimate and raunchy.
That is totally the opposite of what I thought Treasure Island was. I thought it was like a hardcore dominatrix, scary studio.
Not that I know of.
I thought it was a hotel restraint.
Not, yeah, not that either. But coming back to your point, yes, there was puke in that scene, and I didn't want to have to be the one to deal with it, and I did have to clean it up, and I did not enjoy it.
Sorry.
I think if you puke on someone during a scene, you need to clean up your own puke, and I don't think that's such a hot take.
Yeah, I probably agree. Yeah, true. What are your, okay, so puke's your hard line. What are your other hard lines?
As a producer, I think my hard lines are just what the different sites will allow. So on OnlyFans, you can't have obviously like blood or scat or fisting or hard impact play. You can't be asleep. You can't be outdoors. Just for fans, the rules are a little bit different on that site. Me as a person, I have different hard limits that sometimes I don't want to see in scenes.
Yeah.
Like getting cum in your mouth. It's not something I personally enjoy and does make me gag. So I can't even talk about it. What was your question?
Don't think about the cum in the mouth.
I can feel my gag.
Oh no, okay, we'll push away from hard limits.
Oh.
But basically we've talked about your career in content creating and how you've come into it from being an actor. The last thing I want to know is, where do you see yourself now? Like you're gonna go content creating and until it's dead, or what's your next adventure?
So at the moment, Load Count is divided into two main divisions. One is the management agency where we run accounts. The second is the collab studio where we produce content. The third branch is that I run events now. So I partner with like different companies. I have my convention in Toronto every summer. That's kind of the third pillar. But the fourth that I'm really leaning into now is Load Count University, which is a teaching program where essentially it just teaches creators everything they need to know about running their accounts, video editing, how to look better on camera, how to direct scenes, how to post, how to make money off of your scenes, pay-per-view stuff, like everything that I've learned over the past 4 or 5 years, I just want to share with people.
I love that. So if we want to hear about that, where would we go?
Keep an eye on all of my regular social media pages, Load Count Studios, Load Count Studio on X. It's still in the works. I have the handles saved, but I just need to start pumping those videos out once I have some time.
Amazing. So make sure you check out Load Count Studios. This is Connor. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast. It's been amazing.
Thanks for having me. Thank you, Stud Studios. You're always amazing to work with.